Hey Capricorn, thank you so much for joining me here at Major Arcana. I've already pre-shuffled the cards so that we can get started right away, and this will be a love reading for the upcoming week from when you do get this message. As usual, I'll place your person's cards on the left, yours on the right, mutual cards in the center for your person. High Priestess, Nine of Swords, Eight of Pentacles on your side, Page of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Ten of Swords. Okay. Okay, so let's see. For your person, it's kind of, I think there's a little bit of anxiety between the two of you, a little bit of friction maybe. The High Priestess card does represent, I feel that you two are in deep love with each other, or at least your person is in deep love with you, with this High Priestess, but I feel that they're not expressing that, not really expressing that with you. The High Priestess, it is an energy that does represent things being done behind closed doors, feelings being kept under lock and key, right? So it's kind of like they're not really expressing themselves, keeping everything as a secret to themselves. That's that High Priestess energy. It does also represent, it's moon energy, which represents, the moon rules Cancer, first of all, but also it represents the sign of Pisces, if that means anything to you. So, a form of escapism. Instead of expressing their love to you, they hide or keep things to themselves. Could be silent. You might not be hearing a whole lot from this person, but they're definitely loving you from a distance. It's just very quiet. They just can't bring themselves to do it, can't bring themselves to confess or to confide their feelings. Could be that they're fearful of rejection with this Nine of Swords, feeling anxious and worried. This is in the position of how they view you. You make them worry. You make them feel like you might be moving on. I feel this is somebody who you might be attempting to move on from, and they are, maybe it's somebody who's never expressed their feelings. They've always kept it to themselves, right? Somebody who might escape. When I mention Pisces energy as escapism, it could be somebody who uses other methods to escape their feelings, maybe like throwing themselves into work, a professional maybe, but just throwing themselves into work, always busy. So now they feel that they've lost their chance. They lost their chance with you. They lost the connection with you, but they still love you. So I feel that they are fearful of coming toward you, of expressing themselves, because they don't want to be rejected, right? Because they've held back for so long, right? I feel this is somebody who finds it difficult to open up, to be vulnerable in front of somebody else. They have difficulty with that, but because they weren't, you started to move on into a different direction. And so they're missing you now. This person is missing you, but I feel that this person wants to make attempts to correct things, to make things better, to work hard, to, I feel like, cater to your boundaries, to cater to your, this is like a card that represents hiring standards, right? So I feel that this person wants to work toward catering toward your standards, right? So that's that Eight of Pentacles, trying to build themselves up. Could be that they're working on themselves, trying to improve things, trying to avoid escapism. Could also be that maybe they continue to throw themselves into work, but knowing that they need to make some kind of change in that direction. So if they're working on a project, it feels like they could be trying to hurry that up so that they can devote more time to you, so that they can, like I said, cater to your high standards, right? Of expressing themselves, of committing to you, of investing in the connection like you want. The Page of Wands, you are facing in a different direction than where they are. So you have started to move on and maybe even see other people maybe with the Page of Wands. Wands energy, very passionate energy, but again, you're facing in a different direction. So I feel that you might be exploring other options, maybe even other ways to keep yourself busy, to keep your mind distracted from thinking or focusing on this person. I feel that you thought it would go the distance, but because they were so non-expressive that you didn't really want to linger or invest any more energy or love or affection into their direction. You started to move on from the situation. It's still hard. It's difficult for you. It remains difficult for you to move on from this person. With the Five of Pentacles, you do miss them. I feel that the Five of Pentacles is an energy of you two are missing each other, right? You two miss each other. You two want to restore the connection, but I feel that it's a little bit of pride and ego that keeps you from doing so. So then we have the Three of Pentacles, how you feel. This card does represent teamwork, collaboration, maybe finding some kind of middle ground. Like, I don't know, maybe you even approach this person as maybe we can just be friends, or maybe we're better as friends. You two might have met each other at work, right? This card represents work energy, work together, collab together. But I feel that you're open to the idea as long as this person contributes what you expect them to contribute. You're not asking for more or less. You just want them to give to give what you give, right? Reciprocation. So you want this person, if you're going to give this a chance, if you're going to make it work, it's because this person has to work together with you. You can't be the only one doing all the work, right? So Judgment in the challenge position, a card of healing. Judgment also represents a judgment call. You haven't made that final determination to say, no, I'm not giving this another chance. And I feel that you haven't, maybe if you started to walk away from the relationship, you still had hope that things would be restored. You still had hope that this person would come back and say, you know what, I can't live without you. Let's work on things, let's fix things, let's resolve it. So I feel that you were still hoping this person would beg for you back. You know, like beg for your forgiveness, beg to tell you that they'll change, that they'll do whatever they want, or whatever you want them to do to make things better, to heal this relationship. But they haven't done that yet, right? I think you're hoping for that. You want that to work. And you're close. You're like, okay, I'm moving on. Unless they make changes and do better, right? I feel that's what's going on here. You're like, oh, forget it. I'm moving on. Unless they're going to do it, you know? So I kind of get that vibe. You're like, you're moving on unless they make changes, right? But the Ten of Swords, they're not. They have intentions to do it, you know, they have intentions to make changes, to do the right thing. But the Ten of Swords indicates to me that it is the end of a cycle, or the end of a period, the end of a phase. I feel that this person really isn't, you know, it's like if they were focused on work and they're like, I better hurry up and, oh, I talked about that earlier, right? They're like, I better hurry up and finish this project or this whatever so that I can devote more attention or affection toward Capricorn. But something always comes up. Something always prohibits them from doing what they say they're going to do. And I feel that it's work related. And so nothing ever changes. That cycle continues to repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. And so, yeah, things are not going to change. They have the intentions to do so. It's just not actually happening. So, you know, it's difficult. But let's pull 2 more cards. Let's see for the upcoming week. Let's see what the supporting messages are for you. First one, all you need is to believe in yourself. And you will meet your soulmate when the time is right. So I wish you so much luck in your situation. Thanks for being here with me, and take care.